Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. Today we're going to unbox this lovely bag of unsold and broken bits from a charity shop. I don't know what's in here, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to find some things that I can upcycle into new pieces of jewellery, maybe some vintage things that I can restore and resell in my online and offline shops. Let's dive straight in. If you're new here and you do like what you see, I'd love it if you would like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot if you would join me on the journey. Right, let's tip it all out and see what we've got. So as I tipped the bag onto the table, I discovered that there were a lot of loose beads in the bottom of the bag, so we'll be pulling those out as we go through. There are some really pretty lampwork ones. So these have been made over a hot flame on a rod. They've got some foil inside them, so those will be turned into something else. And these fun, I think they're just plastic beads, but they're a sort of giraffe pattern. So those I'll definitely make into earrings. Some faux pearls and bits that will probably go into my children's workshops. What's that one? A little dangle. I'll turn that into something. So I'm sure we're going to find more as we go through. Oh look, there's the elastic. It's such a shame when elastic pops on bracelets and necklaces and then people just throw them away. It's a really simple, easy fix if your stretchy bracelet needs re-stringing, like this one's gone loose. I did do a video on this, one of my first ever videos, and I'll pop a link up here if you would like to watch that and repair some of your own pieces. These are made to look like gemstone, but I can see there's a coating coming off, so those will likely go into my children's workshops. Well, I will upcycle them into new bracelets for the children. They don't really mind what state the beads are in, as long as they've got some pretty ones on there that they've chosen. This is, it's like a high street brand of costume necklace, but these discs are quite nice. I'll probably turn those into earrings. Some more of these beads. This looks interesting. So this I think is a vintage necklace, or could it even be some kind of belt? Let's have a look. Oh, some beads rolling around. I think this is, look, it's broken there. I might be able to repair that. It looks like it's probably an 80s chain effect. It's quite heavy. It is some kind of metal that's been coated. So I'll see if I can fix that one. Some more of these glass beads around. This is a stretchy choker that will probably go into a little bundle on my Poshmark. There's another one of those dangles, and maybe I'll make those into earrings. This looks like it's probably a lariat, and it's got some nice glass beads on it and some faux pearls. Yeah, this has all gone bit yucky with verdigris, so I'll cut those off and we'll reuse the beads on those as well. Grab a few more of those loose ones. That looks interesting. I think we might have a tangle here. Oh, look at the colour of these. So this is vintage and it's glass. Let's find the other end. Oh, that's a really easy fix. I can fix that in seconds. Isn't that pretty blue? Love that. So I could turn that into earrings, but I think that's really pretty as it is as a vintage necklace, so I'll repair that one. So this is a mixed bag. As I went into the shop today, the lady that sorts the jewellery was actually swapping over, taking off old things and putting out new jewellery, so it was a good time to go. So some of these were unsold in the shop and others were just broken, like those that couldn't be sold. This is an interesting one. It's got a nice gold tone star on it, and these beads I'm pretty sure are recycled glass. These are often made in Africa from bottles, so this is the kind of colour of the old Coke bottles, and they look like they've been in the sea. They've got that sort of sea glass effect. That's really unusual. I like that one. I've got a nice leaf necklace, brand on there. London. What does that say? I can't read that, so I'm going to zoom in on there. If anybody can read that, or you know what that is, please let me know in the comments. It's just a costume piece, but It's a nice leaf. I think that will probably go into pre-loved because there's nothing wrong with it. We've got a different light again today. I keep experimenting with different lights that I've been given or found at the car boot sales. And they all seem to sort of strobe. Oh, it's actually turned itself off a bit now. Let's turn it up. But I shall continue trying to get the best mix of lighting for us. So this is a vintage bracelet. It's nice and heavy. Faux pearls with a beautiful clasp. I'm not quite sure how that clasp works actually, or maybe it's a necklace, perhaps it's broken. Oh yes, I think it is. It's a necklace that's broken on the other side, so that'd be where all those other pearls have gone. That's a shame because it's a really nicely made piece, but no branding on it, so I will likely just reuse the beads from that, but I might reuse that centerpiece for something. But yes, look, we've got pearls everywhere. They're not real ones, they're just the plasticky coated ones. And some nice old faceted beads. Got some clear, they're like seed beads, but they're the larger ones. I use these to make hoop earrings, so those are always handy. There we go, we had a huge tangle there, and I've just released a few more pieces for us to look at. This looks like that other lariat, so maybe they were connected or perhaps they came from the same place. There are some nice lampwork beads on here. Look at that one, it's similar to an old traditional wedding cake bead, but the hoops on them have gone really green and horrible, so that does need taking apart and saving as many beads from there as possible, which I will do. This one is really pretty, stretchy bracelet, and it's got these nice sparklies in the middle. Again, they're faux pearls, and it looks like plated silver. That's nice. I might actually keep that as it is rather than take it apart and pop it into pre-loved. What have we got here? We've got a little charm that looks like a child from a child's set. A child's made it, and one of those vintage faux pearl necklaces where they're all joined on the cord. So that will go in with vintage. So I've pulled off that charm. A few more loose beads. This is an interesting earring. I can see that there's a 925 on the hook there. And it's got glass or possibly smoky quartz, and then 2 stone beads. That looks like maybe a low grade ruby. I'd have to test it on the Presidium. Obviously handmade. It's quite nice. We'll see if we find a partner to that one. Oh, we've got something else that's popped here. So again, we'll reuse those beads. This one. How's that got cold? Oh, there we go. So that is intricate work. Look at all of those seed beads. And then we've got some glass and some shell up here. I think that I will keep that as it is, and that will be sold as pre-loved because that's so much work to undo there that somebody has done. A bag charm. I'll have a think about what to do with that one. Might just go into pre-loved. I've got a bit of chain. I'll reuse that for something. Let's try and free this one. So we've got an interesting choker. That's quite cool, jumping on the Y2K 90s trend. Oh, it's Claire's. First say from Claire's Accessories, or Claire's as it is called now. And a matching stretchy. They're going to pre-loved. I've started listing pre-loved on Poshmark because I can't do that on Etsy obviously unless it's vintage, so I've been enjoying doing that. Loads more to list as ever. I'm terrible at listing. Ah, this is the other part, is it, of this one? Oh no, it's different but the same colour blue. It looks like it's come from the same place though, doesn't it? We've got some wedding cake type lampwork beads there. So this could be Murano glass. They were originally made in Murano. And again, it's just come apart. But these blue beads are such a pretty colour. I'll have to think hard about whether to fix that one or whether to reuse those beads. My teeny earrings that I make, that is the colour of the beads that I'm about to run out of. And they're really popular in that colour, so I'll have a think about that. That's those other faceted ones we found, so they can be reused. What is this one? Huge statement necklace. It's plastic with chain and no maker. That one will go into pre-loved. This bracelet is interesting. David Aubrey. Have we heard of David Aubrey? Let's just focus that in for you. It's a pretty tag. I don't think I've ever come across that brand before. Oh, it's lovely though. It's stone. It's a magnetic clasp. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to have to look up that brand and see if it's anything good. Really like the style of it. This is a nice vintage one. That's got its clasp intact. I found one really similar to this in an unboxing a couple of weeks ago. Really similar. I'll have to dig it out and see if they stack. And a bracelet in another unboxing that was similar. That's lovely. It's nice heavy glass, nice cut glass beads. That's a nice find. Let's get rid of a few more of these loose ones. Whoa, they've just gone everywhere. Sorry for the hideous noise that probably just made. Okay, let's have a look at this one. We've got a nice bit of paperclip chain. I love a paperclip chain. This has got the look of something high street. It's got no maker on it. Is it broken? No, it had a bit of something attached to it. I like these interesting beads. Might make something else with that. Not quite sure. What have we got here? Oh, look at this one. That's really pretty. Sparkly, sparkly. No maker on it. It's nice and heavy. It feels like it's been nicely made. Have we got all the stones? I think we have. That's really pretty. So that will be listed as is at some point when I get all these things listed. So I don't have any time to list because I'm always making YouTube videos when I've got any time. We've got a vintage chain necklace. I've had these in before. They've got an interesting clasp. Sometimes these are Pierre Cardin ones, but I can't see a tag on it anywhere. And there's another one. Oh, it's another necklace. Oh, they're two different lengths, look, so they can stack. That's quite nice. Wow. We didn't find the other earring to that one, but we did find some interesting things. I particularly love this one with the glass and this one with the stones. Loads of beads for me to make things out of and a few vintage pieces there to salvage as well. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.